All right, people, I'm here. Chat room should be closed. I ain't got no time for that. Ain't nobody got no time for that. All right. So, first of all, I'm free. So give me a round of applause for that. All right. First of all, I'm free in the world. I can finally walk to a gas station, right? Because I mean, I've been free for a while. You know what I mean? Um, like I'm good in the books. I don't have no problems, no nothing. I'm straight, good to go. And then, like I said, I went into that church group thing, because it was an opportunity to maybe do a little bit of traveling. Um, I just looked at it as what I needed for the time being, as an opportunity to kind of bounce off of and take whatever was going to come my way. I didn't expect, you know, I don't know what I expected. I just didn't expect that things were going to be this hard on me. Period. Nobody there was no way to prepare for this or what I'm going through, what I've been through, but I'm trying to just deal with it with the best mentality I can and try to push through. That's all I know how to do. Um, but real quick, you see, I got Kevin Smith is his name. I got Kevin Smith's name tagged in the title. He told me not to tag him. So what I'm gonna do, because I'm a real nigga. I'm a real gangster, right? So what I'm gonna do, since you know me, you know exactly who I am, and we have all this history, Kevin Smith. I mean, we have the history of me scaring the bejesus out of Monty Woodgrain online, right? I mean, that's how we met. So it's like odd, that you wouldn't that you come out the box like this. It kind of threw me for a loop. Um, with the whole entirety of how you tried to approach things, right? But let me try to drop the link for you. Hold on. Let's see. Because I mean, you ain't making no sense, partner. Hold up. Okay. So the link should be in the description box. All right. So that you can go access that link, Kevin Smith. If you got anything to say, why don't you be a man? Like I said, I'm a real nigga, right? I'm a street nigga, right? And you are just soft. You ain't that. I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, homie, don't be mad at me for the illegal activity you've done. And by the way, ain't you like a Bama nigga? Ain't you out there in Alabama? So what's your excuse? That's what I don't understand. Like, what's your excuse, bro? You know what I mean? Like I said, bro, these people, they're not men, man. And like I said, all I did was talk. These people really get online and act like they talking to me or treat me some way that nobody does. You feel me? Like nobody interrupts me while I'm talking, much less talks back to me. So it's like, Kevin Smith, I mean, you just got me like completely misconstrued, homie. And you already know, because I quite frankly think they do it methodically. Like I think they do it because they want whatever, like a response. You get your response right here. I don't got no problem responding. Don't be mad at me because I ran your boy Tommy, okay, off of this network. Okay. Don't be mad at me because he's a failure and I just, you know, broke through the illusion and said the truth and exposed all y'all fools. Don't be mad at me because you make up digits like all these people with fake wages. You're a wage slave, right? And you basically just do whatever is within Freemasonry. You live off of handouts like a rat, right? And I mean, I'm right here talking, right? I mean, I'm right here. I mean, it's like they all want to pretend that they don't have eyes and ears, and they're all pulling the Helen Keller, and all of a sudden nobody can hear and see anymore. I mean, I'm right here running my mouth about you, Kevin Smith. You understand what I'm saying? And I dropped the link. So, like I said, I mean, what's your excuse, bro? I mean, if you I'm just saying, bro, if people want to pretend on this network, that's one thing, you know what I mean? But when you like I said, like me, I don't know, bro. I ain't even gonna explain it no more, man, because like I said, they all a bunch of just cowards and weird snitches. You feel me? But like I said, don't be mad at me, you know what I mean? Because you a coward. You know what I mean? Because I mean, to be frank, everything I say to everybody's face. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you're not tough. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, you're a dude that basically you have like full scale relationships with men. Basically, you got all sorts of weird stuff going on. All right, don't let me start talking and let those skeletons out the closet, Kevin. Right, like you do with Buns Dot. Right. I mean, what is it? I mean, what part are you most ashamed of so I can make sure I keep reiterating it to really make you mad? I mean, again, I'm right here running my mouth about you. I'm right here. I mean, there's no way to miss me, in other words. In other words, like I'm pretty close, right? I'm supposed to be pretty close to where you claim you from. But I'm out here running my mouth. You understand what I'm saying? But Kevin Smith and all these people, they get on the internet and they use the internet to pretend. Well, I mean, I don't do pretending, bro. I'm not a cartoon character like you. I'm a real human being. So I'm saying the truth about you right in front of you, and you just sitting there and taking it, like a good old Bama nigga, right? So, I mean, like I said, I mean, you have a lot of things to say that were slander. I'll take you to court for that. You'll probably do prison time like the rest of them, right? And then we're going to find out all the other illegal stuff you do. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, I was nothing but polite. I literally tagged the name of the channel and I just said, hey, yo, can we have a real conversation? Because I actually, right, am in a real situation and was gonna literally ask like, yo, bro, like for help, like that's what's so weird, man. These people have fed off of me for years, but then if I ask them for something, they want to pretend that it comes out of nowhere, out of left field, and I'm not supposed to ask for nothing. But all y'all owe me money. Like all y'all been stealing my craft, been stealing my art, stealing everything I create. Like, what are you talking about? So that's what's so weird about these people is like I said, the whole thing is just, they're all super fake. So it's like for me personally, I ain't hearing it. I'm just not. I'm not hearing nothing you talking about. I don't understand what it is that you're even saying, right? But yeah, you said something, you tried to act like you were talking to me some way. You ain't talking to me no way. I mean, you've never made money. I mean, you thought that like, dog coin and like what was that other one, Shiba Inu? When you found out about Shiba Inu, you thought that was a big deal. Like, oh yeah, I put $5 in Shiba Inu, and I'm gonna be rich. So my name Kevin Smith, right, Kevin? Right now, remember something, Kevin. I ain't in Texas, homie. Right? Remember something, Kevin. I'm out here running my mouth, right, about you, direct, like the white man always does, like the white boy always does. That basically terrifies everyone on this network, right? And like I said, I mean, you got me completely misconstrued, homie. You feel me? I mean, come on, bro. You just a big old soft Bama nigga. Why don't we just say the truth? You feel me? You ain't never gonna be nothing else. Just a broke boy. A broke boy, it's a joke boy. I ought to release a new single called Joke Boy. Broke boy. That's you. You and your whole gang of misfits. You don't make any money. You're not about nothing. You're not from the street. What are you talking for? You want to run your mouth. You talking about Little Dirk. Who cares about Little Dirk, nigga? You crazy, nigga? Like, do you understand who was in Green Bay? Do you understand that Green Bay, Wisconsin is connected to Chicago, nigga? Do you understand that I come from the border of Mexico where I was stopping crime and shutting down cartel operations, and I basically just shut these other fools down and exposed them. I didn't basically, I did, right? So what you have to understand is what you're talking about doesn't exist. None of them. None of it exists. None of it. Just like none of them. They're all online fighting for an identity 24 hours a day, every day. All right. So I'm going to say this again, right? Who are you and what gives you the right to come on this network and then try to pretend like you're someone you're not? That's all I'm asking. You want to talk about Little Dirk? I mean, we all knew who Little Dirk was. We all knew what happened. I've been telling you, I'm who taught y'all that they make satanic sacrifices. It ain't new. Hold up. It's not new, right? It's been the same deal since day one, right? I alerted you all of what was going on. I told you exactly what was going on, right? I've basically gone through the whole thing, right? I'm a targeted individual. I got targeted by the government, Illuminati, Freemasonry, and a whole bunch of other people. Okay, everybody wants to be a part of my energy, wants to try to steal from me, take from me, and nobody's really taken anything outside of maybe the inheritance that I have no control over, right? So I never got any inheritance yet. Like I told y'all, I don't lie, okay? Whatever I got was completely earned and deserved and didn't even cover an inkling of what I was owed through my whole childhood. And that's the truth, because all these people were spending money on trinkets and stuff that don't exist. Right. Hop on and off the panel because you're a coward, right? And it's not even him, probably, right? Because you got to have trolls do these games because you're not a man. It's just plain simple up and down. You're not a man. You're not a man, and you can't have a conversation about anything that exists. That's the actual truth. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. What, you want me to lie to you? Like I said, they all want me to lie to them. I mean, you don't make music. You're not a YouTuber. What's your purpose in being on the platform? That's what I'm trying to understand at all. You know what I mean? Because quite frankly, it don't make no sense. I mean, y'all don't got to be on this platform. You know what I mean? You can just go ahead and skedaddle and get gone, right? So I mean, to me, right? It just is what it is with me. You know what I mean? I don't really care how you feel, bro. You know, so me, like I said, I'm gonna keep on saying the truth, right? And these people don't even get it. I'm not even in my phase where I'm like really able to be me. Cause me don't the me I know don't put up with nothing. The me I know anybody disrespects me, like I am right there in their face. I'm the pull up king. I'm G checking people and I'm trying to keep it cute and nice, you know, because I have to, because there's rules I have to follow, you know, but at the same time, when everyone is running their mouth, you know what I mean? And like literally, I haven't let nothing slide. Like I've G checked every individual who's tried to even come at me slightly sideways because that's who I really am, right? I don't care about money. I don't care about none of that. I've seen more money than any of you ever will. I'm really a gangster and a boss, so I'm about my respect. So, like I said, my thing is like, if people actually knew the truth about how many folks I've G checked, right, and how ugly it's gotten, they would all stay away from me. They would be afraid to mention my name, and for sure they would not say anything to me if you knew the truth of who I am. So it shows me, okay, people don't know me. People don't know nothing about me. People don't know who I am. You understand? I've been doing this my whole life, partner. I ain't taken an L yet. I've gone up against the biggest, baddest, worst dudes there is. And I'm talking about like made a fool out of them, like in the street. Like I'm that white boy. I'm not soft. I'm not nice. I'm not any of this acting. I'm really, really, really the real thing. So when you talk about a nigga like Little Dirk, he's irrelevant. That nigga weigh like 60 pounds soaking wet. Nigga, is you crazy? Like, honestly, is you crazy, fool? And I'm not just somebody who's talking because, again, I got more history in the streets than any nigga who ever existed. I've been in more altercations, and I'm 1,000,000 and 0 in the street and run around touting it proudly, right? and I say what I need to say about everybody, and don't nobody do nothing about it because they can't. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to remember who you talking to, bro. I mean, Tyree Sneed, the greasiest street nigga in existence. I came out of Bankhead, bro. I got arrested on the most notorious drug street in all of Atlanta. I was running niggas off corners in Bankhead, right? In Bankhead, homie. So before you try to come at me, be real about what you saying. Don't try to talk to me like I'm not me. That's funny, homie. You feel me? So see, the difference is, like I said, I'm not a snitch. I'm not a coward like you. And the difference is, I don't run and hide from no one, right? Bro, I'm literally right here, bro. Like, what's your issue, homie? I'm just asking you a question. You feel me? I be asking these niggas, like, what's up? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like 50 Cent said, like, I don't want problems with anyone. But at the same time, don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? And start thinking, oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, come on, bro. These are fools that hide behind a computer and run their mouth on the internet. Nobody takes you serious, man. Nobody respects you, nigga. Nobody respected Tommy. Nobody respects Buns Dot. Nobody respects Rio Flamin' James. Nobody respects none of you. Okay? What's all of your excuse? That's what I want to know. I want to know, because you can't use this excuse of, he's too far away. I ain't now. I'm not far from any of these states, as usual. Just like when I was in Green Bay, all y'all was quiet as a mouse. So what are you talking about, bro? Like I said, I'm busy living my life, man. I don't got time for you. You know what I mean? But to sit there and act like, oh, I'm gonna pretend I'm gonna type something, man, you corny, bro. You a grown man. You're a grown man, bro. I'm out here in these streets. You ain't. It's just weird. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna have a response, at least make it sufficient. All I did was say, I didn't even say nothing bad to dude at all. I was nothing but respectful. I literally just said, hey, yo, homie, can we have a real conversation? Because what I was gonna ask you was, hey, yo, like, why don't you step up and can you help me right now so that I can get all this going and build? Because it's gonna happen regardless. I don't need you. I don't need anyone, right? Like, the only thing I'd say I need is Christina, but I've been doing my thing forever. You know what I mean? So it's like, like I said, I just want people to grasp the real picture before others try to paint it in some light that doesn't exist. I'm tired of hearing it. That's all, because it's super corny. Hold on. Most people, like that guy was nice. I was asking him for directions. He was a Mexican guy. Like, I have equal love for everybody, man. I try to treat everybody with respect, but I'm a big believer in treat people the way you want to be treated. I'm not going to run around getting myself in trouble, costing myself money and problems and my freedom and time because grown men, right, want to be on computers typing fake disrespect. All I'm saying, bro, is you ain't disrespecting me. Everything you doing is on a computer with that fake stuff. You weird. You feel me? Because I'm just telling you the truth. I'm not the type of nigga you could talk to like that. Straight up. So now that we know reality, Kevin Smith, right, and the truth about you, right? Because I could let the cat out the bag about what your real problem is, because I know your problem. You feel me? I know a lot more about y'all. You don't even know anything about me, right? You know what I mean? But yeah, don't tell me not to tag your name. I'll tag your name every show if I want. I'll do what the hell I want. All right. Well, that was stupid. Why do that? I'm just telling you, it's just trolls. Like I said, that's all they do. The same 1, 2 over and over. It's just silly, man. It's so silly. Like, hey, listen, homie, why do you repeat yourself? You say things one time, that's it. If you felt like you was doing something, you just say one time and that's it and keep it moving. If you're repeating nonsense, it shows desperation. It shows that what you're talking about doesn't exist. It shows that it's not the truth, because the truth gets said one time and that's it. And then you keep it shaking. You don't got to sit there and keep repeating yourself like a weird like a weirdo, a broken record. So, like I said, hey, I'm just saying, bro. Reality and the internet are two different things. In reality and in the streets, I'm the most dangerous thing walking. You know what I mean? I know who I am. I don't front like y'all. And now you got a lot of yuppies and snobs and people who are watching what I'm talking about and my movements and what I'm doing. You have to understand, I run the streets, like for real. And if anyone feels that I don't, right? I don't hide. I don't run. I go out in the public. I come to y'all cities and states, right? So, like I said, like, why has no one confronted me? Because they can't. Because they know who I am. They know about me. I'm just telling you the truth, bro. And I'm not even a guy who tries to portray that I'm tough. I'm super meek and mild and nice to people, man. I'm all about God and peace. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like I said, don't get it twisted, man. Don't think that the old me don't exist. You feel me? Don't think that I wasn't the most menacing in the street thing in the streets this entire time. I'm still doing it. I never give myself a pass. Don't give me a pass. Straight up, I'm that type of nigga. Don't give me a pass. The hood messed me up for real. You feel me? Don't give me a pass. But honestly, like I'm really like it's like, Nut would be stealing lines that I should be saying. You feel me? When he's like, "Oh, I pretend to be sane." No, I pretend to be sane. Like, you talk a lot, but you hide on your computer too, and you hide inside with Big B like a domestic cat. Okay, I mean, I'm in my right mind completely, but I'm just saying I can out crazy anybody who thinks they crazy. I come from the street. I'm not about talking. You know what I mean? I mean, I've set examples in the street over and over again. Like I said, I mean, even the homie that I was around last, he's seen me in a street altercation. I didn't even know he was in the vicinity or there. We had just met, like actually met, and I've seen him around before. He was there. He saw a dude actually try to pull something on me. I had nothing but my hands and I won. Homie was there, bro. So when I tell y'all, like, I got witnesses that will tell you, like, no, dude, like, this dude really was in the street and still is. This dude is really what he's saying. He's not some cute white boy. This nigga is crazy. That's me. This nigga really don't back down to nothing. You understand? This nigga don't do all this talking. This nigga really trained. You know what I mean? So it's like I said, like, I mean, to anybody, I don't care who you is. I don't care what gang you affiliated with. I don't care if you think you the mob, because I know who the mob is, right? I mean, you got to make sense, bro. Like I said, my whole family, we came up, everyone tried to emulate us, Italians, all of them tried to copy my family. That's what I am. So I was born into this. I was bred about this. Everything you talking about is fake, bro. These are people who couldn't even compete with me in the street, man. Are you serious? Is you serious? Like, these people couldn't even compete, dog. You feel me? And that's the thing. That's what they do. They try to pick on the weak. They try to pretend they gonna pick on you when you down. Like, yeah, that is you. You know what I mean? You would pretend now. You know what I mean? But when I got all them cars running and I got everything moving and I got money, y'all quiet as a mouse. And even when I'm struggling, y'all still ain't got no heart. Y'all still, it's just all fake stuff. You know what I mean? That's crazy, bro. Like, honestly, bro. Like, you don't ever get ashamed of yourself. You don't ever feel like, man, bro, like my mom must be disappointed in me. I would if I was you. You don't ever feel like, man, I'm really just an unaccomplished nobody nigga. I'm just another wage slave. I'm just another nobody. You know what I mean? I love when niggas say things like, oh, I don't want to be the next statistic. I mean, all you niggas, all you niggas. I mean, what do you think you are when they do the census? What do you think you are when they target you as a population and tell you these concepts that aren't real? What do you think you are when you go to these jobs? If you're a wage slave, what all the statistic really is just a number. I mean, are you not just a number? How are you not a statistic if that's what you choose to be and settle to be? You feel what I'm saying? Don't be mad at me, man, because you want to rewrite your history. Don't be mad at me because I'm representing the truth and I'm not afraid, right, to talk about it, right, or bring what I'm kicking to anybody. You know what I mean? Don't be mad at me because, oh, whatever, you can't handle. the truth. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. Right? That's the reality of it. You feel me? So, like I said, it's like, I really don't understand, if you want me to be perfectly honest. Um, I don't think I ever will. I don't think I ever could. Like I said, it's what's really upsetting for me, man, is how I maintain good relations with everybody. I try to be cool, and then you got people using a computer to try to talk crazy. Like, it don't make no sense. I'll tag your name all I want. Nobody's gonna know who you are. Nobody cares about you. You're nobody out here in these streets, cuzzy. You know? I mean, like, bro, they act like I'm out here joking, but you see where I'm walking, bro. Like, this is a whole enclosed area, bro, and I'm walking by myself, man. You can't be serious, bro. Like, come on, bro. You gotta have heart to be me and do what I do, bro. Like, there was a dude just walked past right now. There's people down here. Like, I don't know what's going on out here. You feel me? I go anywhere, bro. I ain't scared of nobody, no hood, no set, no Indian tribe. I don't give a damn where I'm at. That's who I am. I don't know who y'all are. I don't know who you want to pretend and act like you think I am, but I know me. You feel me? I know me. I'm not with it, bro. Like, being real, man. I'm not with y'all's pretending, man. It's irritating. Like, I'm really sick of it, and I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not putting up with it, because I never, ever, and I mean ever, participated in it, but I for sure, right? I'm not putting up with it, bro. It's really past the point of irritating at this point. I'm trying to look around right now, right? So Kevin Smith, he irrelevant, right? And all I'm saying is crystal clear, which is, when I run my mouth, because I don't, I just say facts. I say it to y'all's face. I stand on my issue. When I get all this money and all these blessings come, I mean, that's probably, honestly, I mean, I don't know, man. It's a decision I have to make, because most people aren't worth it. They're not worth my time, because I'm really the pull up king in reality. Like, once I get money again, I would just be driving around. If it was up to me, if I could, I would just be driving around, and, I would just pull up like with the boxing gloves or something, to be honest. You know what I mean? But, like, that's not what, that's not going to be conducive to me necessarily. I mean, I don't know, with boxing gloves, maybe. You know what I mean? Because then, like, but that's the thing. Like, if I did that, most of these dudes ain't gonna do that. They're not. They don't have it in them, and they already know, that they don't have it in them. So it's like, that's why they do that. That's my whole point. And I don't take in weakness like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a common sense. My response makes perfect sense. Like, bro, don't disrespect me, bro, just because you're on a computer, man. Y'all got to grow up, man, and get up off of this stuff, man. I'm a real man. I'm a real public figure. Ain't nothing funny about me, right? And I'm really the tough guy. I'm the only tough guy. And I haven't just proven it. I've proven it so existentially, it's unreal. Come on, bro. They got a ministry in Amarillo, bro, where all my family history is. And it was like a couple of niggas that came to that Oklahoma City fair thing, right? And, homie, they literally, right, were sitting there, and the one nigga, like the biggest nigga they had, tried to get in my face. He thought he was going to scare the white boy with his little fake intimidation tactics. Talking about, what did you say? He tried to get up in my face. I stood my ground, got right up in his face, and told him exactly what I said. Nigga, what are you talking about? And, like, I told him, like, well, I completely told him everything in the book, like I always do, told him off, and he ran away. This is what happens every time. Every time that we get into it, y'all fools back down, but you don't publicize like the Illuminati you copy because you're a slave mentally. You don't want to publicize and talk about your losses. Like when Monty Woodgrain got scared through the damn internet. You don't want to talk about that no more, right? But you're who was talking about it. You said you liked it and it was so cool. Isn't that what you said? Correct me when I'm wrong, Kevin Smith. I know everything about you, man. I know everything, bro. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is, man. I mean, if you want me to be real, I'm not even going to say it, man, because, I try to, how do I explain? I try to really check my language on here because there's rules. I don't want anything nasty or weird on my channel. That's what people got to understand. And that's as far as it goes. You feel me? So, like I said, I dropped the link. I gave them a chance to fake confront me online, right? Because that's all they do is fake stuff. Um, I don't know. I gave them a chance to try. I don't know, to talk and have a conversation. Like I said, I don't even say nothing to this dude bad. I don't know what his problem is. I don't know what he's talking about. Like, it's all super weird if you ask me. You know what I mean? And I'm just being like 100% realistic with you. It is super weird, you know? So I don't know. I'm still looking around. For me personally, I'm not hearing it. I'm on here making money. I'm blowing up. My videos are getting tons of views, right? Everything that I'm doing, right, is working. I'm doing numbers. So I mean, it's like I could honestly care less what any of them are talking about. Because at the end of the day, the real truth is that they want to be in my shoes. You feel me? I mean, come on, bro. You gotta admit, I'm a tough dude. I mean, I'm going through some real stuff and walking a real walk. So I mean, I could care less how anybody feels. You understand? It's just that simple, man. What the hell is over here, man? See, this is too far out, man. Like, I'm way out here. I'm gonna turn around. At least I know they have some stuff out here, but this is too far, man. It's a hell of a walk. There's some stuff. I'm probably walk in here and talk to him for a sec, but I mean, nothing I could really do. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. It's just weird, man. Like I said, I'm gonna say it again, man. At this moment in time, I'm beyond successful. I'm not materialistic. I'm just, going flying by the seat of my pants, so to speak, going where God takes me. And, I live for God. I don't live for money. I don't live for material possessions. So I've never contradicted myself. Right. At this moment in time, like I said, I own billions in equity, a mansion and estate, over 2,000 in jewelry, 530 on my wrist, got them pissed, my own car lot. It gets paid on autopilot. I got everything set up to benefit me, and it was all based off of people not trying to benefit me. So that's crazy. Everybody's been against me, including my own family, right? My own mother, right? Like, none of these people have done anything for me. None of them. And then they try to punish me for speaking the truth. I'm going to say the truth all day, bro. Like this situation right here. You think if I had people who cared about me, right? Or a mother who cared about me, you think that they would have left me in jail when I was fighting for my life, nigga? Do you think that if I had people who cared about me other than Christina, right? Do you think that I'd be in this position right now? It doesn't matter how much money you've made, spent, how much money you have. The thing that matters is the truth. You understand? I'm not ashamed of my truth or the truth. I know what it is. I want the truth. I know the truth. And I'm proud and I stand in the truth. I don't have insecurities. I don't have issues. You people do. So keep it to yourself. That's all. Like I said, bro, I mean, I got a website on top of that, cost almost $2,000 because of my marketing. I'm talking about TyreeSneak.com. I'm a worldwide, independently established rapper, the only one that ever existed. And you people in society are a joke because you have no respect and all you do is worship and tout and try to lift up with fake words and fake praise Freemasons who sold their soul. Your system is a joke. None of you are rich. No celebrity is rich. They're all broke. They do not own their homes. They do not own any cars. I am wealthier than Elon Musk's illusion because he is broke and doesn't have a penny to his name. You have people just like here who are ignorant and devoid of knowledge who don't want to understand and embrace and hear the truth. I don't hate on anyone. What I'm saying is y'all can't compete because you sold your soul. In order to compete with me, you'd have to have your soul. No, God doesn't own your soul. You do. That's the trick God pulls on people because he says, give me your soul. In exchange, I'll give you eternal life. It's a lie because guess what? It's the king of all lies lying to you. because you can't figure it out, right? Like I said, God is a code for what you fear. Our creator is love. Okay, straight up. So what does that make God? It's common sense, right? No, 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 no. If you ask the devil, he's the king of all lies, what his name is, he's going to tell you what? That he's God, right? He's going to say, I'm the good guy. You got to understand, man. You got to really wake up, bro. You know, and I'm not saying there is a God, there is a good God, but that's what I believe it is, love. You know, there's a God. I believe that. I believe there's a good God, you know, but you know, I don't know. It just is what it is. There has to be duality, you know, so God has to be like source, you know. And if anybody's a channeler of that energy, it's me. That's what you're seeing Batman operating. I mean, you got to understand, bro, Batman got some heart to do all this, right? I mean, like I said, I'm out here like in the middle of nowhere with Eustace Bag, right? And crazy stuff happens in the middle of nowhere. It's up to Courage to save his new home, right? I love that cartoon, Courage the Cowardly Dog. That is my cartoon. That is my jam right there, right? It's awesome. And if anything, hell, you know, that's kind of me. You know, like that's really me, because that's what courage is. That's why it's such a beautiful concept, because you could be a coward, you could be someone who's scared. It's okay to be scared, but that's what courage is about, is finding it within you to still stand and still try. It's not about what being afraid. It's about, will you stand up to your fear? Everybody is afraid, right? And that's the difference between most of you, well, all of you, and me. I stand up to my fears, all of them. That's what made Batman. So it ain't fake. It's all real, right? If anything, everything is a part of my training, any way that you look at it, right? Regardless of how you look at it, right? So it's like, for me personally, you know, I mean, I don't know how else to explain it to you. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? So, you know, people got to just call things what they are. They need to stop, you know, trying to funnel and pretend and make it cute. And, you know, the truth is the truth, man, through and through. You know, Kevin Smith, I know what you are. You know, don't make me say it, because I will. Don't make me say it on here, because you're the same thing Bunsdot is. That's why Tommy was connected to IBM. And like I said, I've already built a federal case on all of you, and you're going to go to prison. So that might be why he's so scared, because your comment didn't show aggression, it showed fear. You see what I'm saying? These people, they don't want to admit this, that they know I see right through them. Just like I saw through those evil pastors that can't get a quarter to save their name, can't make a quarter. Ain't nobody in the street. They runners, but they're going to tell other people a bunch of hypocrisy. That's crazy. It's honestly crazy. You're going to really sit there, all 3 feet of you, and pretend, oh, now you in charge, and oh, now you tough. Not even tough, because they were never tough, but you're going to really pretend like you. So you think that works. It's like the one dude, the main pastor, they all think that yelling and screaming at you does something or scares somebody. That just pisses a real nigga off. I'm just going to tell you the truth. It don't make anyone scared. It pisses them off. You know what I mean? So like, if you're supposed to be a leader, that's not how you do things. You do things completely the opposite. You got to watch how you talk to people, right? You got to actually guide people the right way, not be a false prophet like that other fool, like both of them, the minions. You're minions that work for an agent of the devil. That's what he is, right? That's reality, right? And y'all are on your funky little trip, right? Doing your funky little slave labor. And how does that feel while I'm making a funky fool out of you, laughing at you, nigga? You feel that? You know what I mean? So all that other BS, all that jive talk, everything that y'all talking about, I ain't hearing it. I ain't hearing it at all, bro. You feel me? Because it's absolutely crazy. You know what I mean? Why is it crazy? Because it don't exist. Just like them, like I told you, they have no identity. They do not exist, right? They don't have anything going for themselves. I mean, you gotta look at these rappers, man. They get pimped, extorted, right? The prison industrial complex is genociding them all, right? You know, I had a guy here, I talked to him. He's asking me questions. he knows a lot about it, but some of the concepts I think he has misconstrued. Like, the military is our enemy. They're not on our side. That's where all this is coming on from with martial law. That's who was putting stuff in my food. It was a connection from the military. When you look up these things that happen in these schools, you know what I'm talking about. All inside jobs. The only way that they can attain what they used is through the military. Y'all got to wake up, bro. And all them been the enemy. Like, we know where we at. We know what we talking about. We talking about it right in front of you. Y'all don't do nothing about it. What could you do? What could you do? What are you going to do? Nothing. Because you're all a bunch of slaves with slave mentalities. See, you don't get it. We don't live in a country where you're in charge. I'm in charge. This is my country. I'm a real American. You understand? Y'all talk about going to war. I'm the general in the war, nigga. I've been only in it doing everything the entire time, right in your face. We do this. We battle right in front of y'all's faces in your front yards and on these different blocks and streets. I'm talking about the videos that people be recording of me and as Batman. They're right next to strips and blocks that I had altercations on where people tried to pull things on me and I was just had nothing but my hands and I still won and left the victor. That's how real it is. When you hear me playing these songs like Mobb Deep and it's saying y'all niggas better just leave this to us, I'm talking real talk. I'm talking I run the streets, bro. I get busy. You understand? Like, I'm being real. So when people know, okay, he's really the enforcer. He's really about that life. He's really about it. You can sit there and pretend all you want. My looks may even deceive you, which I don't see why, because I look like what I am, a ninja, right? But you get the point, bro. People is fugazi, people is fake, people are foolish, people are slow. And I mean, a lot of things, it's like what Pac said. A lot of Pac quotes were true. People are hypocrites, man. I'm not here for them. That's the difference. I'm not part of your whole hypocritical thing. I'm not part of what the whack sector does. The whack sector is shut down. Y'all never even rose to fell off. You're nobodies. Just a bunch of nameless niggas. And what normally are niggas? Nameless. Nameless, like all of them, like King Von, all of them. They didn't have a career. They didn't have a future. You people had to do this weird stuff behind my back. What happened to me in my stomach and abdomen, right? Completely out of my control to try to, to try to take me out, right? You've done everything else. They put hits on me. I survived everything. I'm untouchable, right? I mean, come on, bro. I mean, I came out of everything unscathed. Feel me? But you got fools that, they got access to the internet. They want to claim they a street nigga, but don't know what it takes. Don't know all the pain I've been through and what went behind this. And I'm a white dude at that. I'm half Mexican. I'm Spanish, right? But you got to understand, I didn't have to do any of this. I could just be a good old yuppie white boy. I could back down. I could take lip. I could, back down to other people or whatever and creeds. And I don't. It's just who I am through and through. I'm just being honest. The quote that 50 Cent says, is really true to me. You know what I mean? And, I'm not even going to say it on here, but it says, I'll swallow something before I'll swallow my pride. And that's the truth. So, I mean, we a little different, bro. You know what I mean? We us just, cut the act. We a lot different. You feel me? You got to understand who you're talking to, bro. I just got done basically shutting down another operation illegal. It's all exposed. I'll be able to sue them, take them to court, right? And all by their own hand. I mean, these evil people, they expose themselves. They're cowards. That's why they were so concerned. How do you make money? What does that mean? That's what I'm trying to ask you. Like, do you really feel that the way you talk makes you macho? Because it doesn't. Well, what does that mean? And I told you the truth. The money you talking about, I mean, I'm a hustler. I'm going to make money regardless the right way. That's number one. Other than that, you didn't ask me about any other money. It ain't none of your business. But like I said, I still got that fool's number too. I could send him a link and tell him this is how I make money, sucker. You feel me? Why would I tell the enemy anything? And especially when you telling yourself, and what does the other broke fool say? Like I said, oh, I want 20%. Man, you got to be crazy telling Tyree Sneed that. I've never had anyone talk to me like that in my life. To take that much advantage and really feel that you can talk to me like that, honestly, bro, you're so far past delusional. Like you really took it like way, way to a different place, hiding behind a church. That's crazy, bro. Like I ain't never seen such a coward in my life. I'm just being honest. Every time y'all would preach, I'm like, these are the biggest hypocrites I've ever seen. Then you got the other fool claiming that he used to work for the cartel and he's the softest thing walking, literally a complete fake con artist, a false prophet, not leading people into the gates of heaven, but taking them the opposite way, right? And you want to tell all these stories, right? And you know, I mean, let's just be real. When we put it to the test, you was fake. When we put it to the test, you was all about love, right? Right? Come on, bro. Tell the people the truth, bro. What are you talking about, man? Because what I remember is you know what I tell everybody, which is look in my eyes. These people don't get. I'm like Ghost Rider in reality, bro. That's what I tell these criminals. Look at my eyes, seriously, because you don't understand. This is a real thing happening. I'm an angel. I got sent to this planet, right, for my purpose, and you already know what it is. I ain't got to speak my purpose. My purpose is actively happening, nigga. You understand? You the enemy. You the enemy. It's just that simple. I ain't trying to break bread with you. I'm not trying to talk and hold hands by the campfire and sing kumbaya. You're evil. You understand? I can't stand you. You know what I mean? And like I said, don't give me a pass ever. You know what I mean? So like I said, like when you got people like this that, you know, my whole thing is stand on your ground, stand on something. If you're gonna claim a position, stand on it. None of these people do. So I'm looking at them all like, so you can't just be direct about how you feel. I don't know who you are or what you feel or how you feel towards me, and I don't care because you don't know how to make anything clear because ain't none of y'all men. That's why a lot of them are in prison for whatever, however long they claim, 20 years, right? And aren't about nothing and soft as a muffin. But then they want to go to a church group and try to portray and pretend they're tough. Come on, bro, you the biggest coward in existence, man. Anybody. I mean, that's like going to jail or prison. What do the cowards do? Hide behind the Bible, hide behind the name of God. It's the best way to keep to avoid conflict at all costs. What you do is you pick up the Bible and you say, oh, I'm a Bible thumper. I'm all about God. I'm all about peace. I don't want no problems. That's not what I'm doing. See, I'm active. I'm always about it. I just believe in God. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't give myself that pass. It's different. So, like I said, all you people, all I see, it's like getting on Facebook, fake book. All I see is a bunch of fake yuppie snobs with no money who want to live fake lifestyles and be brainwashed sheep. You want to fit into the matrix, I'm breaking out of it. We're not the same. You want to go to concerts and brag about them, I tell them the full straight up, be quiet and stop yapping. Like, that's corny. I heard somebody say yesterday, I'm going to Madison Square Garden. I typed a comment, who cares? Who cares? Honestly, who cares about Madison Square Garden? Who cares about a bunch of niggas? I'm just telling you the truth. What are you talking about, bro? Who cares about a bunch of nameless nobodies, right? Who are garbage in every sense of the word, sold their soul, are hideous and not good looking. What would I care? You think I care? You think that I want to get money? You think me and Christina, like, we're going to go have fun, don't get me wrong. But you think that I do these things like you do them? It's different, bro. I come in the building, they put the camera on me. When I was at the Spurs game, you know what I mean? They put the camera on us. They put the camera on me, and we're looking at my tattoos like, who is this dude? You feel me? I had over $250,000 in the bank. When I show up, it's different because I'm somebody. You know, that's the thing you got to understand. Y'all all want to claim, oh, I'm gangsta. I'm this. You talking to the biggest gangsta. I mean, I make Frank Lucas look like a mouse, literally, especially financially, bro. Do you know what I did financially? So when you meet someone and you try to judge me and you look at me and say, oh, well, you walked into this group, I assume you have nothing going for you. Bro, I'm richer. I'm richer than the illusion of Elon Musk right now in equity. I put cash into equity because I was targeted for finances. It makes perfect sense. I mean, if you can't figure that out, you don't know that 2 + 2 = 4. I mean, what are you talking about, bro? You don't understand? If people broke the law, tried to claim a fake common law and take half of my money and my land, everything from me, they left with nothing and I won. That's a boss. And I went and sold a 50-acre property after that for 100,000, right? When it made tons, thousands of millions of dollars over and over again. I've never stopped being successful, honestly. And you know how I do it? Moments like this, times like this, periods of struggle. The biggest profits come after periods of struggle. I've been teaching this for years and nobody listens. It's like, yeah, if you don't want to listen, cool. But, when it comes tomorrow or whenever this happens and, suddenly everything changes course and you see me with millions of dollars, you know, don't say I didn't tell you so, because this won't be the first time. Everybody knows, y'all have heard me in this exact position. I've told you every time. I've done this already. I've done it. I've done it so many times now that it's comical, just like with the street altercations. That's what I'm saying. It's funny to me when people disrespect me. I can't take it seriously or be mad because I'm like, bro, like, do you know who you talking to? Like, it's funny. When you got enough stripes and you've done enough and you know who you are, man, can't nobody shake that foundation. Nobody. I don't care how people treat me because that don't make me. See, that's the thing. It's not that I don't, like, I demand my respect, but I don't care what people do or say towards me. I don't, because I'm too focused on me and what I'm doing. You feel me? If you worried about that, you ain't never gonna get nowhere. You got to worry about you. You got to worry about what you doing. And that's all I'm saying, man. People got a backwards mentality, man. They preach in a backwards philosophy that it just don't really exist. Now, today, can we please get some donations here, right? So that I can get me, like, right now, I need to get a drink of some sort. I need to figure out something, a couple of things, right? And try to get the day going and figure out what I'm going to do, man. Like, I feel like there's like nothing out here, but I have to be wrong. There has to be something. If you donate enough, it'll help me so I can pull out some cash back too. I can start moving around a little more, looking around. I mean, come on, bro. Y'all got to help me out, man. That's what we here for, bro. All this stuff. I mean, every single one of them has sided with some kind of clown snitch, but y'all want to act like you cool for that? Y'all whack as hell, bro. Every one of them, all of them are a bunch of snitches. Ain't nobody about respect no more. Like, that's cool, bro. I'm gonna keep being about respect. I'm gonna keep G code. I'm gonna keep the principles, and I'm gonna operate off the real principles and be a man. Real talk. I'm not changing for the world. I'm gonna be me. So, like I said, I mean, I don't know. I've got plenty. I've got it all. Like I said, I'm just in my own little situation right now, and I try to believe everything happens for a reason. So hopefully, I'll learn from it. All right. I'm gonna run and try to see what I'm gonna do right now, and I will be back.